And good afternoon for those of you. My name is Trigby. I am the Buzz Development Director here at BusyWeb. Thanks for bearing with us a little while I figured out some of the technology issues, and we can move forward. This is our weekly Busy webinar that we offer here at BusyWeb. Today we're going to be talking about campaigns that drive actions, and we're going to be talking about events and promotions and how to increase and reward loyalty while driving new customers to your door. So the goal today is, if you are interested in running a coupon or running an offer for your business in order to drive an increase in customers, or in the simple fact of the matter, money, we're going to help you do that, but we're going to do it in a way that makes sense to you and actually gives you the opportunity to make a little money on top of everything else. So bear with me a little, because I am not the number one guy who does this. The number one guy is in South Dakota today. So my name is Trigby. If you're interested in getting a hold of me, this is my email address. You can also reach us on Facebook at facebook.com/busyweb, or you can tweet us at @busyweb. So if you have any questions today, I'd encourage you to go to the upper right-hand corner of your screen. You should see a little bar that will tell you that you can ask questions, and occasionally I will stop what I'm doing and check in and answer any questions you might have. The purpose of this is for you to learn, not for me to talk at you. So I'd encourage you, if you have anything to share to the conversation, please do. So here at BusyWeb, we are a full-service digital marketing agency. What exactly does that mean? It means we do everything soup to nuts when it comes to presenting your business online and off. We can design a logo, we can design business cards, all the way up to and including our wheelhouse, which is designing websites. The next step in that is that we can actually make you more findable and drive more people to your business online. So your website is actually another salesperson. So if you're curious about what we do, feel free and give me a call after the fact. So today we're going to be talking about offers and promotions. One of the things that we do here at BusyWeb is we are partners. We are partners with Constant Contact. At Constant Contact, they have a number of different tools that really work well together. Today we're going to be talking about offers and promotions as the overall goal. But the value in small business marketing is that you get all of these tools together. You get newsletters and announcements, you get offers and promotions, you get surveys, you get events and registrations. All of those are really a fantastic tool to help grow your business. And so that's why we partner here with Constant Contact. Constant Contact is doing us a solid today and sponsoring this event as well. So what are we going to talk about today? The first thing we're going to talk about is what exactly is an offer and a promotion. Why do we run them, and what are the types of goals a small business can hope to achieve? We're going to talk about offers and promotions. We'll talk about the difference between the two. We'll look at some standard offers and promotions, and as well as what's known as plus or advanced ones. So next, after that, we're going to talk about the 5 best steps to creating a great offer. Then we'll talk about how exactly you get started. I also want to make a quick talk about, I want to make a quick stop and actually not screw up my PowerPoint. So let's put that back there. So there is a difference between not and nonprofits. Ultimately, for nonprofits, the ultimate goal is we want to talk about the value and what we're bringing to the community. So if we're talking about that, and you say, well, I'm not a brick and mortar business, how does that apply to me? The good news is that the principles we're talking about are fairly universal. Even if you have selling a widget, or if you're selling a service, or even if you are if you have a nonprofit. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what is an offer and a promotion. So at its core, the difference between marketing and advertising is simply marketing is about eliciting a physical and measurable response. Here's the best example I can give you. When you got in your car this morning and you drove somewhere, chances are you passed a billboard. Do you remember what that billboard is? Do you remember what it was trying to advertise to you? Chances are you probably don't. because that's the purpose of advertising. It's a bulk option where we want to get the word out to as many people as possible. Now, as small business owners, we certainly can do something like that. However, the ultimate goal is we need to be able to measure our success, and we need to make sure that every dollar we spend goes to the bottom line. So that's why marketing is a better choice as opposed to advertising. So what exactly is a physical response? Well, the difference, the example that I like to give is 2 summers ago when my wife sent me to the convenience store to get gas for our outdoor grill. I was hot, I was tired, and I was cranky. And when I walked in, the first thing I saw was a glorious tub full of soda, or pop if you're in the upper Midwest. And in that tub, it was filled with ice cold soda. At that particular moment, I wasn't looking at that thinking, boy, I shouldn't drink pop because it's bad for me. I wasn't thinking, man, I'm really a Pepsi drinker, so I don't really need that Coke. The only thing that I was thinking at that time was that if I go into that tub and pull something out, I will feel refreshed and I will therefore feel better. And the measurement is that store can tell whether how many more sodas are sold from the tub as opposed to from the cooler in back. So marketing has 3 simple parts. We want to define an audience, and then we want to reach out to them, and then we want to measure the response. Because if we do anything, we want to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing. So what exactly is a campaign? What does that word truly mean when we're talking about this in the context of marketing? So the first thing that we're going to talk about is push content. What is push content? That's something where you are literally giving a piece of content out into the masses. When is your business open? What do you sell? What exactly are your hours? When do you close? Things like that. As you can probably guess, the next type of content is a pull response. A pull response is where you are trying to elicit a specific response from your audience. You want them to read something, you want them to forward or share what you sent, or show up, or call, or attend, or come into the store. You want them to take an action of some sort. So if you're doing it right, it's going to seem like from both sides that really what you're doing is not trying to sell somebody anything, but you're actually having a conversation with them, which is completely different. So what's an offer? What's a promotion? In a case of offers and promotions, what you're pushing out is a reward or an incentive to your customers and supporters. If you do this thing, I will give you this reward. What you're hoping to pull back there is doing the thing. More revenue, new people through the door, greater demand for your expertise. Ultimately, a reward and a promotion is both a push and pull at the same time. It's very simply, it's a transaction. You are offering something, and in exchange for that, you expect somebody to give you something. So when you're creating an offer or promotion, it's important to think of the goals and objectives. Ultimately, anything that we do as a small business owner has to be measured. Why do we have to measure it? Because we don't have enough money to just willy-nilly do anything. We want to make sure that we can define what our success is. So when we're talking about our objectives with goals and with offers and promotions, do we want to increase revenue? Do we want to grow our list of people, of prospects? Or do you want to expand your reach into new and interesting markets? So you can seek to get all 3 through one specific campaign. The 3 things you really want in the process of building a deal is, number 1, obviously, is control. What are the deal terms? What is the offer period? Simply put, what are you offering? Second, you want more profitable sales. If we were to do this and not make money off of it, that would literally be the definition of failure. Third, we want to make sure that we capture buyers' contact information. The important thing in getting that buyer contact information is the next step in our cycle, which is that we are wanting them to buy again and again and again, not just buy once. And then in order to do that, we need to be able to contact them. So we'll go into a little more detail of these now. So control over the deal. It should be over all aspects of the deal. So first of all, what kind of discount can you give besides 50%? Is there something different you can offer? Can you offer a dollar amount off? Can you offer a free gift with purchase? Can you give a buy one, get one free? All of those are something that's better than just simply half off, because that half off is typically where our profit lies. So second, can we include restrictions? Timing is usually the biggest restrictions, buying more than one. The last thing we want to have somebody do is walk in the door with 50% off coupons and buy the store out. Can there be a number to limit to the number sold? Of course. And then obviously we want an expiration date. We don't want our coupons and our offers to be out there in perpetuity for two reasons. Number one, it doesn't create a sense of urgency. There's a particular store here in the upper Midwest where I'm broadcasting from today that sells leather goods, like jackets and purses and wallets. And that leather store has been going out of business for as long as I can remember, over 20 years. So there's no sense of urgency to go in there and buy anything, because chances are good in 6 months from now, they're still going to be going out of business. Finally, can there be less than a 50% revenue share? The reason we talk about this is that there are a number of couponing companies out there that when they offer you a coupon like Groupon, they'll take half the deal. So if you're offering a percentage off, and Groupon will then take half of whatever money is captured and then give you what's left. So if you were selling something for $100, you're probably only going to get $25. So you run offers, you run promotions. The goal of this is to drive people through the door and ultimately to drive profitable sales. So here are the questions you need to ask about when you're thinking about the profitability of your offer. One, do you control the pricing of the deal? Because if your profit margin is only 10%, offering 15% off is just bad business. Second, does the deal provider take all of your profits to run the deal? Again, we just talked about that a little. The goal of working in this is that you make money, not somebody else make money for you. So if you're asked, for example, if you asked to give up 30 or 40 or 50%, what exactly do you collect in each deal? Here's what it looks like. If you offer $40 of food for $20 and the deal company takes $10 per deal, are you making money or are you losing money? Chances are good you're going to be losing money. And so the entire concept is not a good, profitable enterprise for you. So I will show you a little bit on how to avoid that and still be in a position to offer an offer. So third, buyer contact information. How exactly do we do that? How exactly do we get it? First thing is just a simple sign-up sheet. And when you do something online and use an e-deal, you can clearly connect the dots and collect that information. Second, there's no substitute for actually asking for that information. When you ask for the information, chances are good, 6 times out of 10 statistically, that people will give you the information, especially if you've already worked with them, you've given them a great customer experience. They're going to have a lot of warm and fuzzies, and they're going to want to remember you and do that again. And third, obviously, is we want to be able to recycle those people into consistent customers, not one-and-done customers. The last time I bought a Groupon, it was for a massage place here in Minneapolis, where I am from. I couldn't tell you the name of the massage place because I bought it from Groupon. So ultimately, that place is going to lose out because I don't know who they are other than it's a nice massage place, and I don't know how to get back in touch with them because I bought from Groupon. So here's a question that we get at BusyWeb a lot. Where exactly do the names come from, and what exactly is the value of that? And if I go to a large organization that's offering me 100,000 names, isn't that possible? So isn't that a good thing? So what a deal company will do is they'll say, hey, we have a bunch of names to go through, but none of those people have ever dealt with you before, and none of those people have worked with you before. And typically, especially when it comes to Groupon, there's a large percentage of those people who will only deal hunt. They are not looking to establish a relationship with a provider. They're simply looking for a great deal. In an ideal world, you want to use your list of names, and that list of names is your current customer list and your current prospect list. Why do we do that? Because we want to reward the people we've already put the effort into in terms of establishing a relationship. This happens to me all the time, and it happens specifically with a cable company where they offer you a great deal to sign up, and then you think, oh, this is fantastic, and then 6 months down the line, they jack the price up, but they're still offering better deals for new customers. So you want to avoid that. You want to be able to offer your current customers great deals, and then you want to ask them to leverage that relationship you have with them into having them tell their friends, their family, their level of contacts about how wonderful you are. So what are the advantages of using your list of contacts? Well, there's a couple of important things to keep in mind. Number one, you're going to be controlling who receives the deal. If you have that one customer who's just really high maintenance and you'd rather prefer them not continue to call you, this is a good way to avoid that. Whereas if you're using somebody's large list, that's not going to be able to happen. Second, you're going to get better qualified referrals. Those customers that are great customers of yours, those customers that you want to have them tell other people, and now you're giving them a reason to. And finally, you get to measure how many new customers your deal brings in by having control of the list of contacts. So truly, you're going to be able to, A, define success, but B, you're going to be able to put a dollar figure about how much effort you put into turns into how much actual dollars. So if you use your own list, you need to keep those customers interested and engaged with you. Here's some tips on how to do that. First of all, say thank you. I can't say this enough. Say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone in your life all the time. Somebody who lives a grateful life will be very, very successful, especially when it comes to people who have just given you money for something. Second, send them regular emails. Place them on your list of contacts. Send them a newsletter after you ask them permission. Continue to stay in contact with them. Third, offer them an exclusive deal. Everybody likes to feel exclusive. Everybody likes to feel important, and especially when you are felt valued by somebody you do business with. Lastly, encourage deal buyers to join you on your social networks. No matter the service provider you use, it's important to stay in touch with those customers after the deal as a way to cultivate those relationships. And the easy way to do that is to have them share the deal on their social networks. So we talked about what exactly is an offer, what exactly is a promotion, why is this a good thing? Let's talk a little bit about the types of offers and promotions that you can create as a small business owner. We talked a little bit about goals. We've talked about the importance of marketing revenue, but what kind of offer or promotion should we create, and how exactly do we do that? So we'll talk about the three big ones. First, standard coupon. If you buy from us on this day, you will get a certain percentage off. This is from a restaurant called In a Pickle. It's a coupon for 20% off. If you print this coupon out and take it to the restaurant, you will get 20% off on Sunday. So the reason they do something like this is Sunday is a slow day for them. They don't have as many people coming in. So by offering a coupon, they're going to end up growing their revenue on that particular day. So here's another great example from a travel agency, the Tropical Travelers. They're promoting a sale on resort vacation packages. Note that these are communications that are sent out through specific focus on a product or service. So the goal there is that if you've already bought a trip to a tropical location, that you might want to buy another one. So the third is social promotions. And if you want to really take promotions to the next level, you can run a plus campaign. And that's a constant contact term, but what it means is a social campaign, including Facebook promotions. It's similar to any marketing campaign you've done, but it takes place exclusively on Facebook. So your fans will interact with your page and take advantage of an offer you're specifically promoting. So with Facebook promotions, you can run a sweepstakes, you can run a coupon, you can run downloadable content promotion to grow your fan base and create some social word of mouth. So why do we run an offer? It meets on Facebook. It meets your customers where they are. I hear a lot about how Facebook is dead and that the younger generation is no longer using Facebook. I don't care that the younger generation isn't using Facebook because the younger generation doesn't have money for goods and services. So the fact that anybody under 25 is not buying, unless I'm selling something that particularly markets to that group of people, I'm okay with that. Everybody in one form or another is on Facebook this day and age. And in fact, a lot of people on Facebook are growing their base because from an age group of 45 to 65. The reason for that is grandkids. People who are at 45 to 65 want to see what their grandkids are up to, so they interact with them on Facebook. Second, it builds up your fan base. Obviously, the more valuable fans you can get that will interact with you on a daily basis, that's a really good thing. Third, it drives visibility, and visibility drives business results. It spreads the word about your business and attracts the attention of your customers' friends, your customers' family. And it gives you the opportunity to gain more local qualified customers, as well as their, say it with me, contact information. More importantly, it's all about new customers and revenue. So don't do something exclusively on Facebook, but use it as part of an overall campaign. So the number one reason statistically that people like a page on Facebook is because they think they're going to get something for it. You know, obviously, if you're just starting out and you have only your friends and family liking your Facebook page, that's great. But statistically speaking, most of the people will like a specific page because they think they're going to get something. They're going to get an offer from it. It's the top reason consumers like that page, to get a discount, to get a promotion, or even exclusive content. So let's talk about deals. We all know a deal allows for customers of your business to enjoy a product or a service at a discount, but beyond a mere coupon. So why is this better than a coupon? The reason a deal is better than a coupon is because in a deal format, customers pay upfront for the privilege of the discount. Restaurants and other stores can ideally use a promotion like this to bring in new customers. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but with a deal, somebody's going to pay upfront and then they're going to come to you in order to cash in. With a coupon, they may or may not come in, but they have the coupon. So a deal ultimately is going to make us a little more money. So why do we do this? It's a great way to reward our current customers. Remember the cable company, nobody likes somebody who only looks for new customers. Second, it grows your promotional reach. If we do this electronically and offer a deal electronically, it is easy for your customers to share your offer through social media and email, which then attracts new customers through word of mouth and attracts the attention of their friends and family. And it gives you the opportunity to gain more local qualified customers, as well as their contact information to turn them into regulars. And what is it all about? It generates revenue. We're able to tell how much revenue that we generated as a result of this and figure out whether or not that was a successful use of our time. Another option for a great campaign is a trackable coupon. It doesn't require that customers purchase them up front. What happens is they claim the coupon and then they bring it to your location. The value in that is it's still in the coupon scenario, but the value is it does get people through the door, and it gets those new prospects the opportunity to share with their friends and family through social media. So why do we use one? It gives you the rewards of sharing the coupon via social channels, and it gives you insights and data on who shares that information and whether or not it's a new customer or a current customer. And it grows your contact list. So ultimately, any new person is going to have a new opportunity for a relationship and a new opportunity to have a ripple effect through their friends and family. So how do you create a great offer? What exactly do you offer? How exactly do you do it? And what's really something that makes good sense for you? So here's 5 steps that'll help you achieve success with your offer. First, what exactly is the goal of your offer? Is it, what exactly does success look like? Is it increasing revenue? Is it filling up a restaurant on a specific day? Is it trying to get rid of excess inventory? Second, who is the offer for? Is it for a current customer, or is it for a new customer, or somewhere in between? And third, who is your audience? Chances are good you have an idea of what your audience looks like, and what your ideal customer is, or what your ideal prospect is. And that's an important goal to keep in mind as we're creating our offer. So ultimately, if you're selling products or services, or you're promoting a cause, you want to build your campaign around something that connects to the goals you've outlined, and get somebody to like and share with their friends. So think about what you can offer. Are you selling a product? Are you offering a service? Are you promoting a specific cause? And what exactly does that mean from an offer standpoint? Can you offer a discount? Can you offer exclusive content? Can you enter somebody in a raffle or a sweepstakes? Nonprofits can run a sweepstakes, and that works out really well for them. So let's make sure that we also have clear calls to action. What exactly is a clear call to action? It's when we are asking somebody to do a specific thing. If we want revenue, then the best deal and offer we can offer is a coupon or promotion or a local deal. Don't dance around the issue. Tell them, hey, if you do this, I will give you a coupon. You bring it into the store, or you redeem it online. If we want to grow our list, then the best thing to offer is a social campaign. Again, that's where we offer a trackable coupon, and we encourage people to share that coupon with their friends and family. So are you a B2C, which B2C means business to consumer organization? Here's some ideas for you when you're creating your offer. So, hey, if you offer a coupon or discount, make sure it makes sense. And in this particular scenario, for 3 Kittens Needle Arts, you see clearly $35 for $50 worth of merchandise. Well, that's a discount. Ultimately, I think if we work out the percentages, it's probably only a 15% or a 25% discount, but you can clearly see the difference. And 35 and 50 are two very different numbers. Second, you can give a how-to guide related to your business. What are the top 10 things that your customers are asking you, and what can you provide the answers to them? Third, give a special discount for fans on social media. But when you do that, make sure it's exclusive to social media. Again, think of the leather goods store that I told you about earlier. If there's no sense of exclusivity and there's no sense of urgency, people aren't going to do it. And sweepstakes or contests, again, if you do this one thing, I will enter you into a contest. The one thing I can guarantee you, though, is when you have a winner of the contest, you do need to give them a thing. We have a customer here at BusyWeb that we worked with that all last year would offer a free iPad to anyone who've met several significant hurdles to enter into a contest. The problem that customer had is they made the steps for entry so challenging that nobody ever could meet it. And then what happened was they lost credibility because they never showed they gave away an iPad. So when we worked with them, we took it way, way, way down and said, if you do this, then you'll be able to be entered into a drawing. So if you're a B2B, which is business to business, your knowledge is your best asset, and your thought leadership is the best way that you can demonstrate the value in working with you. So when you're considering Facebook promotions to offer special discounts, you want to consider downloadable content. Again, that content should be able to demonstrate what you bring to the table. Online event registrations, which all of you have seen and participated in, are another really good way to work on that. And sweepstakes or contests are always good too. Everybody likes free stuff. Or you can also offer a free demonstration or a free consultation. So for a nonprofit, one of the things that we want to be able to do is ultimately increase the story and tell the story of what we're doing. And we do that through fundraising. So when we when we do that, we might want to offer a sweepstakes or contest, but ultimately we are raising money in order to help particular people. So we want to be good storytellers in that regard. So do a downloadable PDF of resources or tips or where the money goes is fantastic. And you can also, if you have an event, a specific special event that's a fundraiser, good way to track that is through online registrations. Building a successful offer is both an art and a science. So what do I mean by that? Well, here are 4 things to consider. First is price. You want to be able to choose the discount amount, which is the price. Second, you want to choose when the offer runs and, more importantly, when it expires. Third, how many numbers of offers are available? If you only have 10 things in the warehouse, you probably don't want to sell 12. And then fourth, the terms and restrictions. What exactly do you need in order to fulfill the offer? And this is something that you need to be able to control. So when you do all of these, it will help you structure the goals that you want, the goal of the offer, so you don't go out of business by making an offer. And yes, I even have a cute little acronym for you to consider, PEAR, when you're talking about how you create your best offer. Once you create your offer, you need to tell people about it. Nobody will buy from you just because you wrote an offer down on a piece of paper. So it's incredibly important to use all the tools at your disposal to promote your deal, including email, including Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, any other social networks. So you want to select the list of which list of your customers you want to send the deal to. Again, if you've got a high maintenance client, then maybe you want to avoid that. That allows you to connect to the right opportunity to the right segment of your customer base. And when you are collecting contact information, you can also choose to add the information up, or the specific information of purchasers of a deal to a specific list. So if your client base is segmented, depending upon what deals you're offering, you want to make sure that you don't put the wrong customer on the wrong list. Start by promoting your offer by emailing your email list about it, and then schedule an email reminder to go out again. You can also publish it to your Facebook page, to your Twitter page, and your Pinterest page. You want to include it in any email newsletters you are doing. You want to promote it in your store and promote it as much as possible. So the next thing you want to do is you want to encourage sharing. You want to tell your customers that have purchased the deal that they have tools that they can share this great deal with other people. This ultimately turns into a personal recommendation of your business from one friend to another. So there's some tools that are easy to make it available for them to share that by email. So when you do that, you want to share that link to promotion to your social networks. Use a share bonus to showcase other parts of your business. So that's a small little offer that says you don't have to buy the offer to get it, but if you share this offer with your groups of friends and family, then you'll get a little bit of a reward for it. Typically, it's something off the next deal, which is a good starting point, but you might want to offer them a tiny gift card or something free, or that content that we talked about earlier. So the value in marketing as opposed to advertising, as we talked about earlier, is to be able to define what the results. Once your deal is concluded, you want to check your results and reporting and see exactly how successful you were. So make sure that your staff is trained to redeem the coupons, collect any sign-up lists that you want at redemption. You want to ask people what their experience is with the deal, if it's something that's really beneficial. If it's not, and you get bad feedback about a particular deal, you should change the deal. And you use the same tools that you use to promote the deal as you do to follow up: email, social media, and even surveys. So what is the most important thing that you have to do after an event? It's very simple. You have to say thank you. Everybody appreciates being valued, especially in a new relationship. It's an easy way to have people remember that you gave them a great customer experience. So when you talk about how did you do, the question is, did you meet your goals? check on to see whether or not you met your goal over the duration of the deal. If you did, great. If you beat your goals by a big margin, can you pinpoint exactly why? Was it better than expected response? Did you get really effective consideration? Did you sandbag a little, or was it all the above? So define what you think worked and what you need to do again better the next time. If not, then don't worry about it. You've learned some valuable lessons with each particular effort. So if you missed your targets, try and figure out why you didn't make your target. Did you choose the wrong audience? Was your timing off? Did you have unrealistic expectations? So what is an unrealistic expectation? Well, in my job here as Director of Buzz Development at BusyWeb, I would really like it if I could triple our overall business by the end of the week. That's not really a realistic goal. But even if you missed your goals, can you point to one or two things that did work that you can build on for the next time? So regardless, keep track of who took advantage of the offer or promotion so they can be the attendant audience for future offers or surveys about what you did and didn't run from there. Don't just run a promotion once. If it works, regardless of what you define as successful or not, do it again. Here's some examples of some small businesses that ran a campaign and then ran one soon after. So Zuka Baby is a boutique New Orleans parenting shop. They offered a coupon for natural mom and baby products. And then next month, they offered a deal on baby clothing, or mommy clothing, excuse me. So here's another one. And Island National Markets is a grocer in British Columbia. They're offered a coupon for a free cleaning product. And then next month, they offered a free chance to win a free trip. Excuse me. So what are the next steps? We talked about the 5 steps to creating a great offer. Select the right type, create and control the pair, and where do we go from here? So here's some, as you get started on your promotion or your offer, here's some don'ts to keep in mind. First, don't assume you have to offer a steep discount. If you are offering a steep discount, you are discrediting the value of what you're offering. What's the most important type of what's important is the type of offer that generates the most attention from your audience. What have you done in the past? What will make them excited? What will make them want to share it with their friends and family? Second, don't assume getting somebody through the door once is enough. You have to continue the relationship with the client. And growing your business takes a commitment to building those relationships with your target audience. It takes more than just a positive deal experience or even a cheapo deal to get people to come back. And we always want people to come back. Third, don't use deals just as a way to sell online inventory. Certainly, it's a good reason to do it, but if you're selling a product that nobody really wants in the first place, you're undermining the success of your business. So fourth, don't forget to redeem the coupons. The last thing you want is to have somebody print out 10 coupons of the same coupon and come in and buy things from you. And fifth, don't forget to say thank you. I can't stress enough how politeness and appreciation will help grow your business. Deals aren't always just about new customers. They can help you bring in more revenue. And remember, those deals aren't also about bringing in new customers. It's about rewarding your current customers and making them loyal, repeat customers. This particular group is more likely to spend positive monies and spread positive word of mouth about you to their friends and family. This helps you identify who your best supporters are. Reach out to those people. Grow your relationship with them. Solidify your relationship with them. Your best customers already know you. They already like you. They already trust you. Reward them for being your best customers. In the end, you'll end up attracting new customers just like them. Second, you all want to consider word of mouth. as much as any marketing or advertising effort can do for you, ultimately, the people who are going to leverage you into more and more success are the people who you've already dealt with on a positive way. You want to encourage them to tell other people. In doing so, you want to make sure that you give them the tools in order to do that. So that's our webinar for today. Just as a quick BusyWeb plug before we sign off is what we do here at BusyWeb. We do web design, we host websites, and we do online marketing, including SEO, including email marketing, including content management, and including social media marketing. So every Wednesday here at BusyWeb, we offer busy webinars. These are free to you, and you can see them again on YouTube after we're done here today. If you want to figure out what we're doing for the next month or so, you can go to busyweb.com/events, and you'll be able to see our calendar of events. If you're in the upper Midwest, I'd encourage you to take a look, because in the month of May, we are all over town, and we have something just about every day somewhere over town. If you are seeing this on YouTube, thank you for staying all the way through. And during these, you can receive support. You can ask, get some free tech support and see what's new. Finally, if you are interested in potentially working with us, one of the good ways to start is by getting a buzz report. That's available on our website at busyweb.com/buzz. What that is a full audit of your website and your social media presence, so that you can see what you're doing well, what you can improve upon, and what our suggestions would be in order to grow your business. That's free to you. And again, I encourage you to go to busyweb.com/buzz in order to do that. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate your time. Have a busy week, and we'll see you next time at busyweb.com.